Hello, it's Attorney Simmons, and I am here with another video on how to fill out your pro se paperwork. Again, by now we know pro se means self-represented litigant, okay? And so you're going to be filling out your own paperwork, especially in the next few videos, several videos that we'll be going over. We'll be explaining each form and what it is, how you would fill it out as quickly as possible. But I wanted to just do this video regarding the basic anatomy of every filing, every document that you are going to uh, file with the court. And just so you can see how simple some of it is, not all of it, right? But you're going to start with the case style or the case heading at the top. Most documents, the title of the document goes at the top here. This is a motion, and this actual form is just a blank motion that I sometimes give to individuals who are representing themselves. And so it could be a motion for like anything, motion for contempt, motion to compel, right? A motion to compel is to force someone to do something that needs to be done or is required by law and they're not doing. Or, motion for contempt is when there is a court order saying this person has to do this specific thing and they're not doing it, or they have to refrain from doing it, but they're doing it anyway. Okay. So that's just two examples. Okay. But you can write a motion for anything. Okay. There's no, hey, that motion doesn't exist. A motion is literally just asking the court to do something. Motion to, require husband to continue paying household bills during the divorce. Now there's a certain motion for that, but again, you are not a lawyer. You're not going to know the proper jargon for everything. But if it's something you need the court to basically force the other side to do, then you write a motion. That's what it is. You're moving the court, you're asking the court to do something. So that's really all it is. And listen, if you're a husband and you guys are separated, you're not doing as well financially without that contribution, then you can also file this motion to require wife. There's a certain term for it, but again, I don't want to make this video long or dilute the purpose of it, but whatever you need, you can move the court or file a motion for the court to order it. But that's how it starts. The court's not going to do anything unless you do that. Many people, maybe even some of you watching, have written letters to the court. The reason why the court may take action on that sometimes is because they deem it as a motion. Okay. And so this is what you're going to do. All right. We already have the video. Well, actually, no, I need to tell you in this video, there are two designations, okay, as far as the location where you are filing your case. One is the actual county name, which is going to go down here. These are blank on all of the family law forms on flcourts.org, okay? And up here, each county has their own, has a circuit number. Okay, now they don't necessarily have their own. Some counties, a cluster of counties may share a circuit number, right? But every county has a number, whether they share it with another county or not. And so if you want to find out which one yours is, and I already have it in my favorites, you can go to flcourts.org, which is the same place you'll find the family law forms, okay? Self-help, family law forms, okay? That's where you're gonna find them all. All right, but the page that I was just on, that's the trial courts page, okay? So you're gonna go flcourts.org, you're gonna click on Florida courts, and then trial courts. Or, oh, they have it right here, trial courts circuit. A family case is a circuit case. It is not a county case. Okay, so be careful. Even though it goes county by county, it is a circuit court case. And here they are. All right, so Broward, I'm going to just assume that this is a Broward case where we're filing this motion. That's where most of my cases are. All right, so we're always going to type 17th here. And you can spell out 17th as well. That's what I do on my actual paperwork that I file on behalf of clients. And that just decided to blow itself up. Okay, and then the county name goes on the bottom blank. Your case number would go there. Let's just make it the case number for the purpose of this video. Okay, so again, as a matter of putting in a case number in the statewide format, you're always going to see year, DR for domestic relations, and then the 6-digit sequence number. All right, so that's one way of putting your case number. 2022 DR 0120. Right? You might see some leading, you might see some things after those first 6 numbers. You don't have to put all of that, but if you do, fine. But in Broward and in several other counties, not all, you're going to see FMCE and the same format, just a 2-digit year and the sequence number. All right. And so your name goes here. If you are the petitioner, of course, by now, you know, when you file a case, you know what role you play. Okay, so you would put your name in that spot and the other side's name in the other spot. Okay, you would also put your name here because you are the movant. You are the one moving the court or making a motion. All right, and so this video isn't about how to do your own motion. I think that's way too tricky to put in a short video to someone who, like, I don't know who's watching and what you need. But when you write a letter, even, you got to have that information at the top and you got to have this information at the bottom. Okay, this is the certificate of service. Very important that you not only include this language, but you actually do what it says. Okay, so what does it say? I hereby certify that a true and correct copy of this motion was emailed, e-served, faxed, or hand-delivered to the other party named below, in this case, on the e-filing date above or on the date stamped by the clerk. I don't know how you're filing. You could be doing e-filing. That's becoming required more and more, okay? That everyone gets on e-filings. For a while, it was just us attorneys that we weren't allowed to file anything unless it was e-filed. But now it looks like things are moving in a direction where everyone is just automatically required to use the e-filing system, which we'll do our next video on. Or, you know, you have to get an excuse or get permission to not e-file and file in person instead. Okay, or by mail or however your clerk accepts it. So you have to send the other side a copy of whatever you file or the judge cannot see it. Why? Because communication with the judge outside the presence of the other party is illegal. The court cannot do it. If the court does it, they can get in trouble. Whoever's involved with that can get in trouble. Okay. So you're going to put the other party's information here. If you don't have their phone number or email, you know, fine, but we have to put their information here. And then of course yours goes there and you sign it, okay? That is really it, okay? You have to have your certificate of service at the bottom of anything you file. Okay, the exceptions are, they would typically not relate to a person who is self-represented, so I won't go into that. Are on the side of having this here, okay? And this is how you fill out your case heading, your case style at the top. Alrighty, so keep that in mind as we move forward into discussing the other forms.